and welcome to this episode of the Weekly Ring for Friday, October 20th. I'm your host, Ebony Duell. I hope you all had a great week. Make sure you continue to check your email for daily updates on scholarships and internships. I want to wish all of our Bells safe travels as they travel to our brother school, Morehouse, for homecoming this weekend. Also, I want to wish my JMS sister Bells safe travels and congratulate them on going to the hackathon in Texas this weekend. Bennett alum Sharon spoke at ACES yesterday. She told Bells about her amazing journey as a Bennett Belle and her time serving in the military. I got a chance to catch up with her afterwards. Here's some highlights. Hi, this is Ebony Duell here with Sharon, a Bennett alum who just spoke at ACES. How are you doing today?
I am well, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So, can you tell me a little bit about your experience here at Bennett?
Yes, my experiences at Bennett positioned me for greater responsibility in that I was just speaking about the speech journalism department. I learned my voice here at Bennett College, and I learned that my story, as authentic and as unique as it is, was worthy of sharing with others because it is a story of inspiration as well as a story of redemption.
Can you give me a perspective of being a black woman in the military? Because you know it's very hard for us just to be looked at and seen seriously in a man-led military. And for you to be a captain, I would love to hear some of your experiences.
Okay. Early on, I made the decision to be authentic. And authenticity meant whether I wore my hair in a long weave or whether I wore my hair pulled back in regulations with the afro. They saw it all. It depended on what I wanted to do that day. I learned to be authentic because I realized wherever I was placed, one, I was going to bloom. I told myself that. So wherever you're planted, Sharon, there you'll bloom. You'll be great. You'll be excellent at it, and you'll inspire lives. And so for me, I stopped looking at it as a male-dominated environment. And I looked at it as this is my ministry, this is my mission wherever I am planted. So I chose to be authentic. I chose not to assimilate to dominant white culture in the military as in trying to change the inflection of your voice or trying to be something that you're not. Be yourself. On the same token, I did not let black soldiers get away with stuff that white folk couldn't because I didn't see color. Right. I didn't. I saw all of the soldiers as soldiers that I am to lead by example. And some of my best experiences did not come from people who looked like me. Some of my best experiences did not come from women, it came from males. Because one of the things that I had to decide for myself, one, I'm going to be authentic. Two, I'm going to be true to who I am. And three, I really believed in the Army core values, so I tried my best to live it. On the same token, I understood that people are flawed and human, and so when people came onto my carpet, I was a company commander at the time, they came into my carpet and they messed up, they did something, I applied logic where a lot of people would have thrown the book. Logic says, yes, you should not have done X, Y, and Z, but in the back of my mind, that's why it's important to have the Holy Spirit and to be saved, is you're constantly reminded, well, by the grace of God, that could have been you. So give this soldier a second chance and allow them to redeem him or herself, and then watch, you'll end up having the best soldier, and I did. But to answer your question, in a male-dominated army, you're in a male-dominated society. When you look at it as far as corporate America and so forth, you have to make a decision that you're going to be authentic to yourself. You're going to be well prepared whenever you go to meetings. You're going to make sure, with the Army, we had to be in certain regulation as in our size and all. So I didn't make excuses when I needed to be doing a PT test. I ran as hard as I could. I did push-ups as hard as I could. I didn't make excuses for any of my shortcomings or try to play the race card or the gender card because it wasn't about that. The standard is you have to do X amount of push-ups. The standard is you have to run X amount of miles. The standard is you have to pass so many tests. So I didn't make excuses for myself, and by not making excuses for myself, I didn't allow my soldiers to make excuses for themselves. And it ended up creating a better environment. And if I could translate that to corporate America or to higher education, we have to get out of the place of making excuses for ourselves and saying that it's a color thing or it's a gender thing or it's a socioeconomic thing. Again, go back to what I first said. No one can stop you from success but you. And if I allow myself to have such excuses for myself, then guess what I'm doing? I'm prohibiting myself from being the best self and the best servant leader that I could possibly be.
So you've probably been to a lot of ACES here in the chapel. So what did it feel like to be the speaker here at a ACES?
It felt natural. And the reason it felt natural is because I was home. When you enter into your home, you do not feel any sense of anxiety because you're home. This is a safe space. And so when I walked into the chapel, I knew I was home and I was with family. So I could be authentic, I could be real, I could let down the guard, and whatever was shared was a safe space to do so.
So now I'm here with Destiny Collins, who decided to take on a new challenge. Destiny, can you tell me a little bit about this challenge?
Yes, this challenge is a healthy challenge for me. I'm going to learn how to eat healthy and diet, and I'm also going to shed a few pounds in the next couple of 2 months.
So we all heard about the freshman 15, and you're now a sophomore. So you think you gained any weight last year?
Absolutely. I think I gained a lot.
And how important is this challenge to you in all bells?
This challenge is important to me in all bells because we all need to learn how to eat healthier, especially myself. And sometimes we can't always rely on the calf, or we can't always rely on hibachi. And sometimes we need to learn how to take a jog or a walk and learn to pace ourselves throughout the day instead of learning to eat.
Well, we have a scale right here in the studio for Destiny. So Destiny, it's time for you to go ahead and check in on your weight. Are you surprised, Destiny?
Yes.
Was it more or less than what you thought it would be?
More.
So can you write your weight down right here? And you guys can tune in every week, and we're going to see how Destiny's doing with losing weight. Thank you, Destiny. And I want to wish Destiny good luck on this challenge. Tune in next week for a Halloween special and for more information on Founders Day. And I want to thank you all for tuning into this episode of The Weekly Ring. If you have to contact us, you can contact us at Bell Media Group or ask me in person if you want to be a part of the show.